Welcome to another Malaysia GE13 podcast. The following is an interview with activist Chew Woon Sin, who fronts Bersih UK, an election watchdog campaigning for clean and fair election. We talk about the reception of Bersih in the UK and his thoughts on the postal voting system. Enjoy. Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chew Woon Sin. I'm from Seremban. I'm an activist in UK, and I've been fronting Bersih since the setup of Bersih. And we also form Friends of Pakatan Rakyat. And basically, I'm an activist.
What can you tell us about Bersih?
The good thing about having the Bersih is we are non-partisan, not NGO. So in many ways, we even invite UMNO people to come and join us, because at the end of the day, free and clean election also affects them. We do have better communication that way, but we didn't have much participation on the BN side. Yeah, but we do have a better ability to communicate with them because we are an NGO. We are not politically biased.
But has the reception of Malaysians in the UK to Bersih been good? Like you've done rallies and
absolutely.
stuff.
We have a Facebook website called Bersih 2.0 UK, and we tend to use that to communicate with most of the Malaysian residents in the UK. And the response is pretty good since we launched in 2007. Our first Bersih, there's about 35 people turn up, and then by the time we reached the third Bersih, over 1,000 people turn up. So it's a lot of improvement. Okay. So we started with 30, then we reached about 500, and then over 1,000.
What can you tell us about the voter turnout today?
It could be a lot better. Instead of 1,000, we could have attracted 10,000. Just London itself, we're talking about 50,000.
Oh, okay.
Within southeast of London.
How about the postal voting system? What do you think about it?
Instead of having a whole day to have less than 1,000 people to vote, we could have done this in 2 hours. There are too many barriers, too many restrictions, too many change of goalposts to make life difficult for us, to cause confusion.
What do you mean by everything could have been done in 2 hours?
The people who come and vote, it's less than 1,000. If there's no different layers of checking, which is not important, it can be done in 2 hours.
Why do you think it's not important, the current system?
Well, the check does not ascertain the validity of whether the poll will reach to the designated constituency. They put the checks there just to slow us down. Just like when they put in Malaysia, they have this painting the ink on your left index finger. Most of the rest of the world, they use ink. They just put a finger in the bottle. Why do they have to paint the ink before you collect your ballot paper? Why not after your ballot paper when it's supposed to be done that way? It's because they want to slow it down, and because if any ink touch the ballot paper, it's a spoil vote. So all these difficulties being put in front of us is basically to make difficulty for electorate turnout. Because if 100% of electorate turn out, there's a high possibility the regime will lose. But because a low turnout is an advantage for the regime. Okay.
For this election, what do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, the only thing I'm happy about is that the EC have managed to cave in a part of their restriction of letting the overseas people to vote, overseas Malaysians to vote, which we have been campaigning through my overseas vote. We took them to court. I think they also realize the postal vote is to their advantage too. They increase their postal back, the potential fraud. So for many reasons, I have collected my ballot paper today. I'm sending it myself to my family to be put in the ballot box over there.
Talking about how the system today failed, in what ways do you think they should have done it instead?
They could have announced it years ago. They could have not changed the rule all the time, causing confusions. If the electoral commission is like, for example, the United Kingdom, it's very clear cut. This is your right. This is your application. This is it. Simple as that. I've been resident. If you're a resident of the UK, you can vote. I've voted before, and the voting only took me less than 2 minutes. I walk in, they see, what's your name? I don't even need to show my documentation. What's your name? Okay, what's your name? Oh, your name is there. Take it off. That's a ballot paper. Done. Simple as that. Everything is transparent. Everything is clear cut and not complicated. Over here, so many complications. How many people have to check? 2 layers. It's ridiculous. Absolutely not necessary.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening. I hope that was insightful. Stay tuned for future podcasts at malaysiage13.wordpress.com.